Okay, I have been inspired again. And so when I just don't even know how to think. I have to do something. I have to create. So I was watching a video this morning by Reborn Art and Healing. Actually, I saw her post on Facebook and I was like, okay, I'll have to find this video. So I'm going to link her video below because you know me. I always do things a little bit different than the person that does it. I always have to make it more complicated. So here's the one that I made just for like to put in my idea book. It is an over the page waterfall. So this has got Velcro right here so that it'll and I just made this using my lined paper just because I you know, this is just for the idea book, a sample book or whatever. And then on the back it has pockets, but you can do, she did one that has the waterfall on both sides. And so what I did is I made one for my fairy journal. Isn't this the cutest thing? And what I did with this one is I used eyelets and I made I just made a little tie there. And then I did the same thing that I did with my over the page bookmarks. And I put a bow at the top and then pockets on the back. And then this one, I covered the inside because, you know, like I said, I have to make things more complicated. And it has a magnet. One of my subscribers, when I did the over the page bookmark, she's like, you should do a magnet and it'll hold it in there. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do that. So this works. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how I made it. It's not hard. It is a little time consuming getting everything ready, but it's not hard. And so I will show you. What you need is a few things. You need a base, which is 4 inches by 10.5. You need one of those. I make my pockets about the same length and 2 inches because I just like to stack them like that. So this. You need 4 papers, 3.5 by 3.25. She did 3.5 by 3.5, and she also did 3.5 by 4, but I really like the 3.5 by 3.25, so I have 4 papers. And then I have an extra one that's 3.5 by 3.5, and you'll see what that's for. And then on the inside of the base to cover it, it's 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. Okay, that's it. That's all you need. Plus, if you want something to embellish the front, and if you want a ribbon, and I'm going to put a ribbon on this one because I really love that idea. But I really think that the Velcro is easier. So I'm just going to do a Velcro this time. And on this one, I put this, well, I can show you. I put this thing, this wraparound under here. And you can do that on this one. I put it in the back. And I figured that was easier because it wouldn't interfere with the writing space on here. It wouldn't make it lumpy. But either way, I think it'll work. This one's cute because, you know, it's not over the page. So I may do this again. It doesn't matter. It is totally your preference. Here, I'm going to stick this one in my book. This is just a book that I have made to do samples, and I have, look, it won't come out, which I made, and I've never used it, so I need to start using that. Okay, so we're going to start. So the first thing you need to do is take that base, and like I said, 4 by 10.5, and I have already inked everything all around because I wanted to save some time. So you just fold this in half, basically. Fold it in half. This is cardstock. And what I did I just printed on, I wanted my base to be cardstock. So I printed my base cardstock. And since I'm going to go ahead and ink the top of that while I'm here. Okay. So now, magnets. Go ahead and, just because, you're not going to see this, but you know me, I have to, I have these little magnets that I got off of Amazon. It's a pack of 200. I got them on Amazon, and they're itty bitty, but they're really strong. So, really strong, as you can see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of, and I like to use score tape. I really do. And I'm going to put it about right there, about a ½ an inch up on either end, like that. Okay. Then I'm going to pull that off. I'm going to grab me a magnet. I'm going to grab me a magnet. I'm going to put it right there on that. Then I'm going to take one of these inside papers and I'm going to put Fabri-Tac on it. I'm going to, like this. I don't know where I got the magnet trick from. I think it might have been Victoria Designs. I'm not sure. Somebody showed me this magnet trick, and it's a good magnet trick. Okay, so then I'm going to go from the top just so I can see where that is, and then I'm going to down like that. All right, tricky part. Take another magnet, drop it, and then fold this over and just touch on that magnet. Whoops, well, first you have to take, hello. First take the tape cover off. And then touch just on the magnet. Press down, and then that magnet will stick right there. And then you can take the other piece. I might have to go let the dogs out. Take the other piece and do the same thing with that one. Doing the same thing like that. And then Fabri-Tac does give you a little wiggle room, so burnish it down. Whoops, got some glue there. I'm a little heavy-handed with my glue, but that's right. I need to find my, they have these glue erasers. I need to find one. So now you have this and it there. And it's perfect. It's perfect. All right, I'm going to be back. I'm going to let the dogs out. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. They were whining and I wanted to let them out. So anyway, I think these are in my Amazon store. I'm not sure. Okay, so then you take the little papers and you get a scoreboard. And you want to score a 1/4 inch from the end. And I like to hold it like this and then kind of just go like this, very gently. And then that way you have the most chance of getting it evenly and not tearing your paper. This is just a 1/4 inch, like that. And as you can see, I did back these with a background paper. And I think I got this on public domain, I think. Yeah. So but any background paper. I just wanted to have background paper. Okay, so then we start with the one that you want on the top. And since I didn't ink, I hadn't folded them yet or done that, I'm going to go ahead and do this. And I'm going to use art glitter glue. You want it folded over like that. And then a little bead of glue. And then what you want to do is you want to sort of look at this and you've measured, if you've measured right, and you're going to have like the same amount of space on all your sides, and you want it to be even, and it does give you a little wiggle room, but you want it to be even, and you want them to have the same amount of space on all sides of that piece of paper. And then you get the next one. By the way, I got these papers off of My Porch Prints. This is their Farmhouse Cottage Journal Kit. And if you're interested, I will link that kit below. I just got all of it out of there. There's papers. These were the pockets, and I just cut them down. I love her stuff. I love her stuff. She's one of my favorite digital artists, and also she's relatively inexpensive. I mean, she's not one to really charge a whole lot for her stuff. And again, I'm just looking at the sides to make sure it's even. I'm not too worried about if it's a little off because it's a junk journal. And we'll do the next one. And I think the biggest part is the most time-consuming part is cutting out the things and actually and inking. Inking is always, so I'm just looking, make sure that, and you know, if you get it even on either side, it's going to be close anyway. Oh, I shouldn't have done this one at the, well, that's fine. This matches the paper like that. And here, like this. Looks pretty even to me. And then this is just a, see, this is where the reason we did the, oh, look, it's all crooked that way, is so you can write on this side. This is like journaling space on this side. And so the last one will go right here, and I'll use Fabri-Tac. And this one is 3.5 by 3.5, and the reason why is because you're not using that little, you're not making that little score, that little 1/4 inch score. You know what I'm saying? So that's like that. And then you have this. Now, oh, you know what? I'm going to pull this up because I think I do want to do this like here. I think I do. And I'm going to put, I forgot this. So I want to, I'm going to look up here. I can put that there. Sorry, y'all. I also want to see, I want it to be about right here. Okay. So I'm going to get me a little piece of, because for this I want to use a little piece of score tape. Because and here. I don't want it to be. Sorry about that. She did the same thing, so. Oh, I also want to ink this around there. So, I'm just going to put this here. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this again. And I'm going to go ahead and glue this down again. give you a little bit of wiggle room, not a whole lot, but a little bit. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So then this way, and this way. You have these two things like that. And then I'm going to cut here and I'm going to cut here. Like that. And then I'm going to use my roundy thing. And I'm just putting it in here like this. Like that. Like that. I think I like this better, although it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to get a piece of Velcro. Like I said, or you can use you know, you can use the tie thingy if you want to. It is really super cute. Maybe I will do that. So if you're going to use the tie thingy, then you need to cut it shorter, like here, and like here. Like that. And then we got to do the same thing again with the, which it may not work because it might not work. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of round it off on my own, which is fine and dandy. You just use a little and then I like to take, it might be a little, I like to take a little mark, put a mark there, and then I get my small crocodile, and I like to, you can line the hole up with a little dot so you can see exactly where to do that. And you need some 2 eyelets. And here. Put these here. I am gonna, if your hands will let you, because you know, here this is. Sometimes I think the big bite is easier just because you get different kind of, ooh, that doesn't look right. There's 2. Okay, that's not gonna work. There's 2. Like that. Yeah, that would have been a disaster. I think what I'm going to use for this is this thin linen thread here. The last time I used some string, but I think I'm going to use this time, just because. Although I don't know, it might not show up too well. What to do? You know, it'd be really cute is some embroidery silk. I also have twine. I have a lot of twine. I got this on Amazon, so I could do the twine. over left, left. I think it's like this. Or is it like this? I think it's like that. It's square knot, then it won't come off, and then you can just cut it. Another piece. There's Piper. And right over left. Left over right. These are really going to make the strongest knots. Square knot. And then cut it off. Or, you know, if you wanted to, you could put like a little dangle or a bead there. So then we can cut it, put a little, I'm not going to do that yet though. Because, you know me, I have to make things, difficult. So I'm going to get, because I want the thing on the top. So I have this, it's 4 inches wide, and I'm going to do one here and one here because 2 is in the middle. So I'm going to put a hole there and a hole right there. And then I'm going to use my crocodile, the big side, and I'm just going to do a little tiny, almost like a half moon, like that. And then I have a big piece of this. And go up in here and push it in here. I like this. This is cute ribbon. It's actually not ribbon, it's actually seam binding. But it'll work in a pinch. It's pretty inexpensive. Also, you can get stuff from like the Dollar Tree. But this is not very bulky. So we're gonna tie it in a little bow. Like that, sorry. I'm not the best bower. So I like to take these. This also helps it from raveling. And it looks super cute. There, got the bow on the top. So now we can do the pockets. Let's do the pockets really quick. I think I'm gonna do this one down here. Well, first, we'll do that one up there. Am I still recording? I am still recording. I have to check. Sometimes your phone just cuts off for no reason at all. Let's stick it about right here. This one here. The fun thing about using a digital kit is that all of the pages coordinate. So, you know, go ahead and tie this in a little bow. And cut the excess off. Like I said, you could always leave these long and maybe put something on there. So the last thing I want to do is put a little something on this top. So I have picked out a couple of little, this is just a piece of paper from the kit. And I just want to put it right there because I picked out a picture. This picture, which is beautiful. And what I did with this one, this is part of the ephemera in the kit, and I printed it at 50% because I wanted it to be tiny for, I wanted it to be little enough to do this with. Here. And I also have this, but I was going to use it for the Velcro. I guess I can put it there, but I don't think I will. Maybe. I don't think I need it. I was going to use it for the tie for the Velcro, but I didn't. This is not in the middle. Okay, it's fine. So now, it's done. You got pockets in the back. You got all of this room in here to write. And, yeah. I think it's cute as things in sliced bread. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I am going to put this one in my fairy journal that I've been working on. So that's why I'm just going to go ahead and stick this in there. And that'll be another thing for that. Very cute. Very cute. So anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. I appreciate you so much. I hope you really like this. It is such a cute thing. And I'm going to link the kit, and I will link B.Reborn Art and Healing. I'll link her video below. So anyway, thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll see you later.